Hey guys, we are doing a portion control meal prep for weight loss. This is our weekly meal prep. This week we did boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and we did lean ground beef. Losing weight, it's not just a physical thing. It's here and it's here. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up. So the first thing I want to show you is our lean ground beef. So we did 2 800-gram packages in the pot, and then we put some Frank's Red Hot sauce on to season it. And as you've seen, we drained it after because this is lean ground beef, so we made it extra lean by draining the fat off. We ran boiling hot water over it until the liquid runs clear, and that means all the fat's pretty much drained out. Then we put it back in the pot and put the Frank's Red Hot on like we showed you. And before we browned the meat, we did spray the pan with cooking spray. And then we did some rice. This is the minute rice, and it's whole grain brown. I measured 3 cups into this casserole dish of dry rice, and then I measured 3 cups of water, and I put on some of this Mrs. Dash table blend. Hank likes to drink water during our meal prep. So this is just the Mrs. Dash salt-free table blend. I stirred it up and I put it in the microwave for 5 minutes at a time for a total of 15 minutes. And I stirred it every 5 minutes. I've got 6 days worth of food here. This is just one meal for us. This is our dinner. So you'll see there are some with potatoes, and that's because these potatoes were left over from the last meal prep. These were just sprayed with cooking spray, sprinkled with some salt, and baked in the oven until you could pierce them with a fork. I've got 26 grams worth of carbs in each of the each of the containers that have potatoes. And in each of the containers that have rice, there's half a cup. So that's what that looks like packed in. The pink containers are mine. They have 3 ounces of lean ground beef. This one we had some lean ground turkey left over, and this just has hot sauce on it. So there's 3 ounces in all of my containers, and these ones are all Kyle's, and there are 4 ounces of lean ground beef in his. There are 2 days where we don't eat carbs, so we have 2 days of containers where there are no carbs in them, and there's mine are the same. So I'm just gonna measure one of these out for you guys just to show you what we do. This is our scale. It's a Perfect Portions food scale, and this one's digital. We got this one from Bed Bath & Beyond a few years ago, but you can get scales anywhere for any price that you want. So I just turn it on, I put my container on, and then I make sure that I clear it so that I'm only weighing the meat and not the container too. Then I'm just gonna measure in 4 ounces for Kyle. So just keep pouring the meat until it hits 4. There we go. And then this one needs a rice. So I just scoop out my rice and I just push it down with my hands lightly. And then I just sprink it in there, just like that. And that is a done container. Now what we eat with these meals, with the beef and rice or beef and potato, is this baby spinach. Now we love buying the baby spinach because you don't have to wash them. It's already prepped. You just basically measure it and go. So we eat 2 cups of this spinach with this meal, and we put a tablespoon of this zesty Italian dressing on it, and that is our dinner. So I'm just doing carrots right now. What I did with the carrots was I just poured an entire bag and a half of baby carrots in a pot. I set it on high, and then I boiled them, brought them to a boil, and then I salted them with some of this fine sea salt. Then I pierced them with a fork until I felt they were done. So I usually just go with whatever I feel like. If I want them super done, then I make it super slidey in. And if I want them sort of, then I make sure, to your taste. I like them like that. So I'm doing half a cup of carrots. And again, we love the baby carrots because you don't have to peel or chop them. They're so easy to prep. That looks good. So now, one thing I wanted to say before I measure out the chicken is that if you have a lot of something, say the potatoes like we showed you, we made the entire bag, measured them out and froze it. Use everything you have. If you have a lot of meat, potatoes, whatever, use it all, measure it out, and then freeze it, and you won't have to do meal prep every week because you'll have some left over.
Yeah, don't just stop at your 6 or 7 meals. Keep going. Make the entire bag and portion it out and freeze it. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run.
Exactly. And if you run out of containers, for example, I ran out of containers with blue and pink. So I just took a general one and I just put an N on it so that I know it's mine.
And I have one here with a K on it.
We ran out of red lids for Kyle, so he's got one with a K. And then again, he has these with Ks too. And if we run out of containers, we go to plastic bags. And we just write our initial on the front. That way we know whose is whose. And it saves us. Sometimes we only have to meal prep every 2 weeks because of that. Oh, I also wanted to share with you an experiment. We sometimes, we only like prepping once or twice a week. So our tuna was going bad because we were prepping all the tuna in advance. We experimented. We thought, let's see if we can freeze it and if it still tastes good. Well, we froze it, took it out the night before, ate it the next day. It tasted super fresh and it didn't alter the taste or anything. So what we have in here, sorry, this inner lid, a can of tuna with some mustard, a tablespoon of light mayo, and some chopped up onion and celery, green onion and celery. It's frozen right now, and when it thaws, it looks exactly like it wasn't thawed, and it tastes like you just made it. So you can freeze tuna. That's a tip we didn't know. Way to Google that one. Now I'm gonna do the chicken. So this was 2 packages of just under 1 kilogram each of chicken thighs, and it's about 18 pieces.
Boneless
here.
too.
Yes, these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And what I did with them was I baked them at 385 for about 40 minutes. And then I seasoned.
You were a seasoning boss.
Yeah, I was a seasoning boss. I did just a pinch of everything. So I just did it all to what I thought we would like, our preference. Ground black pepper, chili powder, onion powder because we ran out of garlic powder, paprika, and some of this sea salt. And then before I put the chicken in, I sprayed it with the cooking spray. So I just wanted to show you guys, I'm going slightly over my 3 ounces, and I'll go slightly over 4 ounces when I measure Kyle's, because as you had seen, when I put the chicken thighs in the pot, the casserole dish, I didn't trim some of the fat off of it, so that'll just make up for, there might be a little extra fat when I eat it. That way I know for sure I'm getting 3 ounces and he's getting 4 ounces. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it's all measured out. And these are Kyle's, and then one of these is mine and one of these is Kyle's. We ended up having some extra left over. So a couple of days, we're gonna have tuna and celery sticks, and the rest of the week, we're gonna have the chicken thighs and steamed carrots.
And this would be our, if you want to call it something technical, our lunch, sort of. And then the other meal we showed you guys would be our dinner.
Yes, generally, we don't eat carbs with this meal. However, there are some days where if I'm doing like leg day or something, I will eat like rice cakes or a slice of whole grain bread with it. So that's it. That's our simple portion control, easy meal prep for weight loss. I can't wait to eat this chicken.
Me too.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what your favorite food for meal prep is. Is it chicken or beef that we showed you, or do you like something else like fish or something? If you don't, like and subscribe. What?
Oh my god, that was my container you took those out of.
Thanks for watching. Okay.
Hey guys.
Our complete weight loss guide is finally here. We put our heart and souls into it, friends. It has 40 family-friendly recipes. Not only is there a 2-week full meal plan for you, there is a blueprint on how to make your own. The toning moves to prevent loose skin, to tighten up the loose skin. It's all in there. Everything you will ever need to know, you ever wanted to know about how we lost weight, it is there.